Alright, I don't know why the capture card has been a little bit finicky, but we here, we good. I know, a little bit of a late start today, but we've got friends in town staying with us, so late start. Probably gonna end up being a little bit shorter of a stream because I don't want to risk being too loud when they're trying to get going to bed or anything, but we here. Hope you all had a good weekend. We've got obviously some more golf up on the docket today. Take on some career mode, test some things out. I know people are making claims about things that the patch may have touched with the swing. So we'll test it out, see for ourselves. I also want to do a little bit of wind testing, so I think we're going to start with all of the testing stuff here, and then we'll get into some career mode, some ranked tours, and then we'll see what we have time for. But I hope you're all doing well. Guy, welcome back. Map, what up? Johnny, hello. You're here to plug your course? Of course you are, Map. Of course, that's what you designers do. You designers are just here to strut your stuff, huh? Oh, that's weird. Well, I mean, I guess if you put some money to it, then that's a different story. Map, welcome back for 34 months. Hope you continue to enjoy your faces. Richard, welcome back. This has to be a bug, right? When you hit down, I have to scroll through the tee set and pin set that are unselectable to get down to here. Also, has this test with Tiger option been here all along? Or has test with Tiger always been a thing? Because that's a nice option for testing, like you know, a fairly maximized character having more shots at your disposal. Yeah, I don't like that I have to scroll through that now. It's not how it ought to be. One thing I want to test here first and foremost is I want to test how the wind plays. Let's do this. Let's go perfect swing. I want to test the wind with a regular shot and with a stinger into the very high headwinds. So let's shape it to dead straight. This is only 16 miles an hour. This is such a crap. This is such a crap freaking very high. But that went like 264 and rolled out to 283. So still 19 yards of rollout. 264 on a shot that normally goes 289. So 16 took off 25. All right. Whoops, I don't need to pause it. I just need to change over the 264 to, right? Hold on. $262, 281, or 4 to 83, depending on if we got 101 or not. And then Stinger is supposed to be 260 rollout, but how much does this punch through? What's going on, Stevie? Jungle, welcome back. What course is this? This is my little test arena. This is my test facility. Of course, I underhit that one. 240s. Definitely rolls out further. It should be that the Stinger is the better option, but I just want to verify. But I run through how to make one of these in my How to Elevate Your Practice video on YouTube. The like second 2/3 of the video or so, I think, are going through how to make one of these. Because the nice thing is, the reason I like this versus using somebody else's is the rewind shot. so I have the option to just keep rewinding and configuring the variables a little bit more. So 101. What's going on, Jackson? So 255, so it flies about 9 yards shorter than the full shot, but it gets out to 280. But I think that's I think it's still better to take the full 63. It's about equal. That's why I want to test it with like even higher winds. I do, Jackson. I'm not very good. I bought clubs like 4 years ago. Probably have about 30 rounds under my belt. But I do play. How'd I get the win like that? What do you mean exactly, Stevie? You can configure the wind and wind direction in the designer when testing. So like this is 262 and 255. It's only a 7-yard difference in carry. Yeah, so I set it to very high, and then northeast happens is just the way that I have mine oriented is this way. And then I just rotate off a little bit to get it as dead straight. 262 and 255, but it's like the net yardage is pretty much the same here, right? That's 280, almost 281 on Xbox One. So it is new gen only. So you have to have a Series S or X to play it on Xbox. Yo, what's going on, Obi-Wan? What's with the title? Some people are claiming that they changed the swing with this last update. Yeah, it rolls the exact same distance with at least this wind. I want to know higher winds than this. I guess the thing that we can test is slightly lower winds to see, because I'm really just trying to test, is this, like, when is the stinger better? I mean, if you're hitting into a downhill slope, then I would think that the stinger's better because you're going to be able to roll out more, but just as far as truly cutting the wind right now, it seems like we're on pretty level ground. You haven't noticed anything? I wouldn't assume so. I think the one thing that I did see is the super flop animation changed. Why am I going to green settings? I want wind settings. Let's drop it to like medium or something. Your swing changes every time you do it. Yeah, people were making comments that the swing was changing, but I don't know about that. 279, and then that's gonna go out to 3. Okay, so 304 for the full. I feel like on the lower winds, the stinger should be less effective because it's so much shorter of a shot. I feel like you need the winds to be really, really high. .64, but this shouldn't get out to 304. There's no way. Yeah, so it's kind of the question of like, what is the crossover point? Because as it stands right now at like 16, 17 miles an hour, they're equal. So I would have to guess that on a higher, like on higher winds than this, the stinger would be the better play. As you can see here, like 16 is at the, I don't know why I'm zooming out like that's going to do anything. 16 is just about at the tip of the arrow there. So, I mean, it gets pretty windy by the time you get to the top of it. Misjudging the length of your putt more often, but you think that's just variance? Well, that's also, you know, uphill and downhill. Like, the faster the green, the more extra power you need on uphill and the less power you need on the downhill. Stops the hole-out competition at 200 yards in? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I mean, if you can hit the swing and you know what you're doing, you can definitely hole out. How it's gone on Duck? I did indeed have a good weekend. My parents came in to visit. We went to a concert on Saturday for my wife's birthday. It was a good time. Hope you had a good weekend as well. I don't think I can show it on camera because it's connected in. I finally got my Stream Deck, at least initially, kind of set up. So I have a couple of hotkeys at my disposal to make my life a little bit easier. I gotta work on it though. I just wish the wind was higher. Old games where if you didn't shoot sub 50, you say, ah, okay. Yeah, I got you. That makes sense. I want to do a quick little test here with the Tailwind. Because if my memory serves me correctly, Tailwinds just have always kind of capped out at 10 yards. I wish I had higher winds, but this'll do. At least for now. Tailwind's capped out at like 10 to 12 yards of carry at a maximum. So that's 9. I mean, these are gonna get a little bit longer. 10. It's normally like just over 50%. More like a 60, 70, 80 kind of deal. 10. 11 on the pitching wedge. 11. 12. 12. 11. Yeah, so like kind of a 17-mile-an-hour tailwind carries like 11 to 12. Pretty much 11 until you get to these longer clubs, and then it's 15, 17, 21. It's actually crazy that the driver has that extra carry. Yeah, you only get... really don't get much. Get more with the 3-wood. 3-wood, I think, is the only one. Those all lose, but 6-iron gains, 7-iron gains quite a bit. I think 5-iron and up starts to lose. So weird, but like when you find there's like little quirks to shot shaping and stuff that you have to learn with the wind. I do want to test one thing. So the 7-iron with the wind, that's adding, I can get like 4 yards with that. If I turn the wind setting off, kind of want to test it with while there's wind and then while there's not, and just make sure that this all when you turn the wind off there, it's just like a yard adjustment, which is what I would expect it to be. But it's just kind of one of those things you gotta double check it, because you never know. Dante, thank you very much for the YouTube sub. Appreciate it. Asked if there were shadow swing changes. Yeah, that's the thing. I haven't noticed it yet either. That's kind of what I'm testing wind stuff right now. I'll have to test and see, because I think I'll have to pay attention to like angled lies, because if the 7-iron ever shows some backspin stuff, I'll have to, or the 7 to 6-iron make it so that my loft starts adding distance. So there are a couple of small things that they changed. I don't know if it was like this before, but transition only and correction only are now the same difficulty multiplier. I also saw this, that shot setup feedback does not affect your difficulty multiplier anymore. So they're treating these all as the same, which I thought was interesting. But on that kind of note, when you set it to the maximum for all of these, before, the XP multiplier wouldn't actually like fill the bar. But now the now the XP multiplier like actually caps it. Like I think it used to be 1.77 and it was almost like it was out of 2x, but you could never get to 2x, so there was always like a gap. Now you can see in the slider that you're at maximum difficulty, which is just like a nice little touch to that. Swing feels the same to you, B-Dan? I'm assuming it's going to feel the same to me too, but you know, gotta do my due diligence. Never gonna take what people say at face value. I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'll go check that out myself. Yeah, Eric, I think it was 177. I think that is accurate. All right, but let's take a shot. I haven't swung a club since Thursday. All right. We'll go do our normal warm up. It's gonna take me a few swings to find my grip. I mean, if anything, the swing felt like maybe a touch slower there, but I'm not gonna read into it too much until we're deep in it. What up, Garrett? This is also like I said, I haven't played since Thursday, so you know, they made a change on Friday and I haven't played the game in a few days. We're not doing the shot shaping one. Long drive? Why not? Why not? We'll do the long drive. I don't actually know what this one entails. Oh, is this the... Yeah. This is the one that there are giant gaps. It's my favorite. I think I have to actually shave off on this or else you run too far. Camera felt a little bit awkward on that. Hitting an important shot and hearing the fizzing of the spinning ball is a really well done audio design. Yeah, what is with that camera? It's like the snap to the follow cam feels uncomfortable. Swings the same or no, Mr. Incredible? So far it feels the same, but I've literally only taken like 3. Yeah, I don't like that. I do not like that, Sam I am. Just doesn't feel good. Also, why is the small circle 100 and then the big circle is also 100? Especially when you hold the speed up at the bottom. Yeah, if you... if you hold speed up right out the gate, that's really bad. That's really, really bad. I wonder if you change any of the cam settings. Let me see this real quick. If you go, was it cameras? So right now we have follow cam on broadcast. I would assume if you turn it off, we're not gonna get that snap. Is it like that everywhere now? I think that's still snapped. Even turning the follow cam off. Tom, get in there. Coming in with the Prime sub. I hope you enjoy your faces. Yo, Tom. I saw one of the recent Drumeo videos was on the greatness of Tom Sawyer by Rush, talking about Neil Peart. Is it Peart? Peart? Either way, they were talking about today's Tom Sawyer. So. Can't help but think of you. Alright, I'm gonna turn that back on to the broadcast cam because it seems to just be in there, which is really freaking... I don't like it. All of the above, just however you want to pronounce it. Neil Peart. Just on training woodwork career? Okay. How are you doing, by the way? It's still, I don't like it. I mean, I'm glad it's not everywhere else because I think if it was everywhere else, I would probably lose it a little bit. They want us to play a society event. Does that mean we gotta hop in and play like just join a society? I mean, I could play one of the TGC test rounds, but may as well have something that counts. Puts out some good vids. I like the I prefer mostly just the Drumeo, like this art, yeah, this drummer hears a band for the first time. The Chad Smith ones are goated. The number of times that I've watched the Chad Smith video playing 30 Seconds to Mars. So good. It's so freaking good. Challenge to win 5 society things. Yeah. You gotta have like a society that you're competitive in. We're gonna have to do some Top Golf for the weekly, which is fine. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. 10 birdies or better. Shots onto the green within... See, this says shots off the green, but then this says 15 onto the green. Land within 10 feet of the pin. So that feels like a misname. It's you, Gary? What's going on, Gary? Alright, we're skipping the pre-tournament. Into the Falcon Open we go. Can't hang out right now, saw me on, wanted to give the Prime sub? Well, I appreciate that, Tom. I appreciate that. You definitely didn't have to do that, so thank you. Have a good one. Catch you later another time. Hit it to 3 feet on a hard par 3 this evening in real life. Didn't pay off the birdie. Stuff like that eats at you. That sounds like something that I would do. Something I have done. Yeah. And what's worse is I'm not good, so like those birdies are even rarer, like the birdie chances. Try to make a custom one with just you and it didn't count? Oh, really? Because I heard people talking about it. I don't know if that used to work. It had a little bit of snap to it. see, the stutters are not gone. The stutters are not gone. I don't know how much they come through, you know, on the actual game capture for you guys, but yeah, they're definitely still a thing. There it is. There it is. That's the shot we want. DJ Bruce, thank you for the YouTube sub. Appreciate it. Just got your gold clubs, what a grind. Yeah, this, because the 60 wins is the big requirement of it, right? Like, I feel like the majors are so minor in comparison. I left the face open. That's gonna be the hardest part right now, is squaring the face up. Woodworkery was your cabinet shop? Okay. Little firm. Little firm. Yeah, I mean, so far, I mean, it's a couple swings, but so far things feel fine. Sort of thing where you move your body up and down a bit with your thumb. I mean, at that point, you may as well stand and do some squats or something. Oh yeah, true. The sponsor to level 9 also sucks. I think we just made some adjustments to have mine start. Just made some adjustments to have mine start, like, working towards level 9, because we had gotten them to level 5 and then that one showed up and it was like, okay, what ones can we get to level 9 easiest? I think there's like 4 or 5 of them that you can kind of do that have like a bunch of, like, that have all 3 club ball apparel options. This is gonna be such a long... Oh, almost the perfects across the board. There's no 92 or 3% power, and that's still short. Hot dang. Alright, I mean, I added power, but clearly not enough. Stuttering on PC has only gotten worse. You went and tested some stuff to see if it was VRAM related or what, but whatever it is, they haven't fixed it. And it's all stuff to fix the screen tearing, which I think was just on 4K. But somehow, whatever they've done with that has not, at least for me, has not made it better. The 7-iron. I don't know if 7-iron punching it. We're gonna try this. There we go. Quads out to the left. Should kick a little right. I was playing that one a little bit more to the left, just because I wasn't sure with it being uphill. Ooh. Is that gonna be too much distance to take driver here? And play like a slightly bigger fade. Starting to get our swing in. That rolls. Okay, we're good. That was close though. That was close. Fairways can get some real serious roll out of them. 149. Just see what this is playing here. So it's playing like 172. Got a downhill lie. Probably balances out though with the lie percentage that we get out of it, so I'm not too concerned there. Uphill. I don't know, it's probably playing like 167. That's probably like pin high. So play it like 4 yards short, landed in the top of that. I'd say that's about perfect. 27-11 in ranked. You've won like 8 straight. Oh, getting hot, Garrett. Getting hot. Love it. Got the 5 out of 5 albatrosses challenge today. I am still albatrossless. I am still albatrossless. One day we'll get there. See, I don't... Front pin like this is so hard for me. Because it's uphill. It's probably going to land back here. And if I had to guess, the 6-iron is not going to make it. So I got to take like a 5. Like, I really do not know. Hoping that this 5 has enough bounce and roll going on the green. Don't do me dirty like that. That's painful. That's just so painful. Get in there, guy. What a putt, dude. What a putt. Imagine that, actually getting the thing out there. Actually getting it out and lined up properly. I want to try and learn what the timing is for the overpowers. Now, obviously the trade-off is you need to hit your rhythm when you go for those overpowers, because overpowers on drives hurt. Ooh, 244. 216. I can maybe get... I don't really have a great shot for this, because I can try and... Yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. I could try and like fade it back a little, but the wind is still gonna hold it out with this lie. Yeah, look at that. It's almost online, but just a bit too far left because this all feeds right to left. But if it gets out about pin high, maybe it's a putt right back up the hill towards the hole. Looks like it's gonna be a left to righter here up the hill. I'm gonna give it some extra pace. Give it some extra pace just because I don't trust it. He's walking it. Come on now. Come on now, who is this guy? In all senses, who is this guy? who is out here making putts, making a name for himself. Rays play on Thursday. Excited for baseball. Is Thursday finally opening day? I was just wondering that today because I keep seeing like the scores and everything from training camp. 209. I plays like 211. That's 6 yards short though. 7-yard rollout versus 14. Slight uphill. I'll take the 5-iron and I'll take the risk of letting it roll a little bit. But yeah, after at least the swings that I've had so far, everything feels the same. Can't believe that got that far to the left. Because now it's gonna roll, I would think. Wow, actually a kind fairway kick. Yeah, I'm a Phillies fan, Garrett. I am indeed. I'm Philadelphia everything. Born and raised Philly burbs. 163. 5 yards short though is gonna be into that upslope. Gonna try and squeeze the 9 down the hill a little bit. I pulled it. I feel like that 9-iron was actually gonna die. Like even if I hit the perfect. Oh, kiss the lip. Almost kept the streak going. The playoffs the past few years. Yeah, I mean, but to be fair, Garrett, we kind of ran into the same situation you guys did this past season. Like I don't think the bye is all it's cracked up to be in baseball. Baseball's very much so a momentum sport. So like we won a World Series in 08. I remember that. I remember, you know, that was my first experience winning a championship. Then went back in 09 and lost to the Yankees. But yeah, it's definitely, it's momentum, 100%. And so you take that time off, you know, you play well to get in, and then you have to, you know, you keep that momentum going through the early rounds of like the wild card and stuff. That's huge. You have time off and suddenly you lose that momentum a bit and you have to come up against a team who's hot. Yeah, you can pretty well throw away the regular season as soon as the playoffs start in any sport because your record doesn't matter anymore. Roy Halladay years, yeah, that was Roy, Cliff Lee, Paul Hamels. I think 09 is when they brought in Roy Oswald. Because it was like, that was like the, you know, quote unquote, 4 aces, I think is what they called them for the 09 season. Consensus selection for which clubs I have in the bag? I need to mess with, so I have the hybrid in right now. I need to test out the 2-iron. I know some people run 3 wedges. I love a 4-wedge setup though, so I have a hard time. Getting away from that personally. I left the open face. So there's still some testing to do, but I'm pretty comfortable with this bag at the moment. I did not hit it firm enough. I needed to add extra power to that, and I didn't. Yep, Howard, Utley, J-Roll, Victorino. I mean, at that time, Raul Ibanez was playing well, Jason Worth. Hybrid in real life, but I'm also not good, so it's just kind of, that's what the guy sold me. Although I bet I wouldn't be able to hit a 2-iron, so it's fine. And if my memory serves me right, I think Worth was the one who had some, like, I think he's still up there for some of the, like, all-time playoff numbers for the Phillies. Like, I want to say that Harper just surpassed some of those numbers this year. I gotta stop leaving the face open. Oh, nice. Plugged it. Came out too hot. A little bit of an overswing, and then that's my usual. Missed the return putt low. Cool. Love that. Yeah, I'm trying to dig into the memory bank here. I know people love when I bring up my age. I was in middle school. So trying to dig back there. There we go. There's the perfect contact again. Oh, how I've missed you. Why is the default power on this green, like, not enough to even get the ball to the hole? Maybe that's why that long putt missed so short, because, like, you have to add even more power than I feel like you used to. You were too? Okay. Well, you know, the demographic, by and large, for golf is a bit older, so I tend to be on the younger end. That's the change you thought you noticed, your default power not being enough? Short on putts since the update, RJ? So maybe that is one thing that has changed. Because it feels like the putt pace is a little bit off. One thing that I did, so people were complaining that the greens got faster. The greens didn't get faster. I did some testing with it. So it used to say very fast greens were 188 feet. Well, if you tested it on a true flat green, you hit a 188-foot putt, it would roll about 200, 201. Now it says 204 feet, so that's why people thought it got faster. Still rolls 201. So the greens didn't get faster, but the number that it shows on the screen did, which is now more accurate. Still not accurate, but more accurate. But I think as a trade-off, the number that's tied there may have something to do with the default power that is applied, and that's why putts are now coming up short. It's almost like it gives you enough power to get to the hole. Yeah, I turned 30 this summer, Garrett. I'll be 30 in July. So this is playing 101. I don't know, maybe like 107. And then it's on that downslope. Man, open face, open face, open face. And if it's playing, I mean, downhills are still going to be short. Or, I mean, downhills are still going to play long just because they always do. I think that did a perfect dance around the edge there. 28 September, Garrett. Okay, I got you. Yeah, so right in the same ballpark. I'm a child, Clinton. Turned 70 in August. Get in there. Aspirational though. 70 years old and hanging out, watching video games on the internet. I hope that's me. I mean, that's. I'm not gonna say hope. That's probably gonna be me in 40 years. It'll be very interesting to see what the scene looks like then. Hey, 1,000 furs. Fairway all day. Is that like a nickname? Fairway all day? Alright, let's try and run balls below the feet and fading. Let's try and run this 4-iron up there. Just please don't land short. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. You didn't have to go that long. Enjoy this game? I enjoy this game too, Clinton. 100%. Okay, so if this is gonna just get me to the hole, I want to go like 3 feet past. Let's test. Let's test and see. Now I know if I miss my swing path and stuff. Like I overswung that extra power and close, so this will go a little bit further than 3 feet. 7 feet? I have to get some more accurate putts, but I'm gonna try and go with the concept of like it's going to die at the hole. Can't wait until the Masters. Oh, I'm excited too. I love watching the Masters. So your Masters week to stay with her? She got 2 tickets for your father for Friday. I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. I'll say it every time. So jealous. You're gonna have to tell us all about it, okay? Make us all sad that we weren't there. So yeah, putting pace, that definitely changed. Everything else right now seems pretty much the same. Never mind, we're in the bunker. There must have been something changed. I'm not gonna be able, I gotta lay this up. Not gonna be able to get that to carry over. Yeah, if you get some good pictures, Garrett, you'll have to throw them into Discord. Downslope, spinner, right in the front of the green here. I blocked it. I was gonna say, right in the front of the green, get it pin high, but gosh darn it. Come on, guy. Yeah, if you get any good pictures of the players of the course and stuff you want to share, I won't say no to some Discord updates. Oh, you can't take phones into the actual tourney? Really? I guess I think I knew that. But for some reason I thought I remembered there being. I mean, that's good. I mean, people like watch. I feel like sometimes like watch stuff through their phone while recording. We were at a concert on Saturday, and you know, people were recording the concert and just like watching through their phone the whole time. It's like just You know, be in the moment a little bit. Like, I guess I'm not surprised that it's that way at Augusta, but I also completely forgot. Ooh, that's gonna be short, isn't it? Yeah, that's a pretty nice line. It's just that I think our lie probably got us in trouble there. Needed to add more pace. Oh, man. Don't hear a ring, can't hear a call. Oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And it just, yeah, think about how much better those pictures look. Like, of the players with the fans in the background and everybody's, like, actually watching. You know what I mean? They're not all... Yeah, or they're, like, trying to snap pictures of the... Yeah, everybody's trying to take pictures and reach around and stuff of the players when they're taking, like, shots out of the rough and whatnot. Yeah, what's going on, Hunter? Hey, thank you, guys. Yeah, that was pretty solid. So putting definitely needs adjustment. Need to add even more power than we already were, because we were adding extra pace. So right now we're trying to get 2K to level 9. That's like our first goal here. If we can get 2K to level 9, then we can switch to the next one. They changed the picture for the clubhouse pass. 78. We're getting there. We're getting there. A little bit to go, but I want to get that Mizuno driver. Ooh. Hat, we get a shirt, we get a bunch of fittings. 600 VC for fairway all day. Love to see it, love to see it. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. To get your person to level 90, what do you need to do? Best attributes to improve your swing? You're going to want to go swing path and contact, Hunter. If it gets to 90, well, I mean, I think it depends. If you want to get to 99, that's where you're going to have maxed out all of your stats. Otherwise, like, I think it's always a good I mean, if you want to go get some other players to 85 to get some of their special skills unlocked, because you just have to get them to 85. So once you've got the ability to do your rebirth, it'll be a lot cheaper and quicker to get those to 85, so you can kind of pick, yeah, what specialty skills you want. All right, we gotta take a quick break. We got more golf to go, don't you worry. But, you know, Twitch got to do its ad thing, so we're going to take a break so nobody misses anything. Thank you all for hanging out. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Like, follow, sub. Those are all great ways to help out. That's it for my self-plug. I'll see you in 3 minutes. BRB.
It's raining!
Ads. I'm starting to get used to it. Like I said at the beginning, I got a Stream Deck. Finally got the chance to get it set up a little bit. So I've got a few of my hotkeys. We'll get more. It's probably not going to be crazy stuff that you guys notice, but it'll make the workflow for me a little bit easier. Just go join the Discord, Clinton. Get in there. It's awesome. I think it's been really cool in the past little bit here. I finally got the Discord set up and like made public, because before it was only like if you were in a Twitch live stream, but Discord over the years has added security features and such to it, so been able to open that up and put it into like the YouTube video descriptions and on the YouTube channel page and stuff, and so some people have been coming over to the Discord from YouTube, which is awesome. Get a commingling of the communities, and you know, people from YouTube have been coming over to Twitch. Twitch people have been going over to YouTube. Everybody's kind of finding where they want to watch, which at the end of the day is really cool, because it's, yeah, you don't have to have everybody in one place. You know, like Twitch is obviously my hub, as I've streamed there the longest, but the fact that people can just watch from wherever, then, you know, be a part of the community. Yeah, at the end of the day, you're all still watching and hanging out. So we don't end up in the sand that much. 10 out of 15. We've probably played, it's like one sand save an hour. Something in that ballpark. Okay, so we gotta get 7 more of those, and then we need to play Society round. So let's play a ranked tour, and then we'll play a Society. I'll have to figure out what Society I want to do. Eagle 3, nice. So we finished, what was this? 225 for those rounds. We got some pants. I lost 10 merits because I finished in the, I shot a freaking like 13 under on the daily there, and I lost 10 merits. What? Yeah, CJ, what's going on? Yeah, if I'm ever live on YouTube, I'm also live on Twitch. I have yet to do any sort of, I don't plan on doing any sort of YouTube exclusive streams. So I shot a 12, but because I tier 2'd it, how far did tier 1 go down? Is it because I can't putt? Do they just expect me to be a tier 1er? Nice. Nice. I was the cutoff line. I didn't shoot 13. So apparently I suck. Net 5. Although it did put me up into Eagle. Made Eagle 3. I think you need 1,000 points. Is that what it is? You need 1,000 to get to Albatross? Or it's Albatross and then Condor, right? So it's 600, 700, 950. Oh wait, hold on. 600. No, it says promo is 575. I don't understand that. Just to reach the reward. What was that 600, 700, 850, 1,000? So it's 1150 to get to I don't know, do I really have to place in tier 1 every tournament to get up to the top there? I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out. So we'll do the daily, we'll do the master later this week. Freaking back to Marigot Cove. We play this course all the time. Yeah, I saw somebody make a comment about this. It is just a cycling of the same... It is just a cycling of the same courses over and over, and unfortunately we're still in the middle of playing through career mode, so we're playing through the same cycle of courses. I mean, this has a little bit extra VC that comes with it, so that's nice. But it does certainly get a little bit redundant. But I'm sure they'll add more courses as time goes. Okay, overcorrected it because I had been missing open. But like on the one hand, at least the conditions are tough. That ball is buried. It's probably gonna roll all the way to the back of the green, but like I don't think there was ever a shot that I was gonna get to sit up top there. Just with this, the way this green lies. Okay, so we know this is getting us to the hole. Let's take it like a yard extra, right? Like that's kind of the thought process we're rocking with right now. And we gotta execute this. Gotta execute this here putt. Alright, a little under power, but we overpowered it. I think we're accurate in that assumption of just now it is getting us to the hole. Put it 3 past. Yeah, what's going on, Lucas? How's it going, dude? You also work at Dunder Mifflin? If that's like 12, how is this gonna play? 182. See, the real question is like, do you try? I mean, I think we're in between a 5 and a 6. I don't want the stinger. How far can my knockdown go? 186, but 186 is gonna still take wind. I left the face open. Trying to partial a 5-iron out there. Ah, that stinks. Not landing on the green gives you like a really rough kick. Okay, yeah, we're just straight up gonna add like a yard to every one of these putts. I want to run it like 3 feet past, especially because you're going up the hill. It'd be really interesting to see like if you have a flat putt, is the aim like right at the hole? There we go. There we go. Get in there. Am I a conspiracy theorist or something? What do you mean, Lucas? They changed the, they did actually change the putt pace. The default putt marker. Oh, no. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Other people are conspiracy theorists. And so, you know, I'm trying to validate claims, but they did actually change the... They did actually change the putt default power. I don't think the swing has changed. Swing still feels the same to me. People were saying stuff like the tempo has changed or the rhythm, whatever. You have to slam the stick more. I don't know if that's something with like if they had dead zone configurations, then maybe. I think that the default putt pace is literally to the hole now instead of just past it, so I have to add more than I normally would to get it past the hole. Major downhill like this, you take off 5 yards for every 10 yards, Mad Golfer. It's 3 still. Yeah, no matter the elevation difference, it's 3 yards, or it's 1 yard for every 3 feet of elevation change. The only time that it's less than that is if you're on like a wedge. But the long clubs, it's still 3 to 1, and then you have to just factor extra wind depending. How do we want to go with this? Because these do play a little bit more wind. Played 285. Let's just work it out. It's 285. And let's just play it like maybe you get to 12, 13 here. Play it low side because it's uphill, so we'll play like 11, 12. So it's like 274. 17 yards on a 3-wood. Definitely faded in a bit. Played a little short, but I also pulled it. Don't think you've left it a normal amount of putts short. I have noticed short putts just out the gate and hit some like close to perfect inputs, and I think the first one was I had like a really long putt that was, I added a bunch of extra power and I still was a few feet short, and then I had one that was pretty well perfect hits and it like just barely crept in. But that's the theory I'm rolling with right now, just going off how it feels. One of these days, we're gonna sink. One of these days, we're gonna sink something outside 50 feet. We're 86, 87 hours into the game and still have never done it, which I think is a crazy stat. I think it's an absolutely crazy stat. All right, try and get. Don't really love that open contact. But I'm trying to get it down to like spinner territory. I could pitch it. Could pitch it. That is a thing. Beautiful. Beautiful. And when you got green to work with, pitch can be a great shot. I feel like spinner should just be reserved for... I keep my straight feel is right now. Almost. What would have been the qualifier to make it that I actually knew what I was doing? Just out of curiosity, Lucas. You're 100% using spinner. I think spinner is if like you don't have room to work. If you've got a lot of room to work, I want to give myself a chance at a hole out. I feel like spinner is just conceding the shot. Like here, this is a little bit tighter. Still can pitch it. It's just a little bit tighter of a shot. Especially because you've got side wind involved. Freaking open face. Spinner over flop or super flop, Grams? Well, I would think that super flop is way too short for that distance, and probably flop is too. It's like a 43-yard shot. Like I wouldn't be using it there either. Look at the squiggle on that, but somehow we find the points. How did your venture into the ranked society go, Matt? Did it treat you well? 178. Say we go 188. Choked approach right to the number. It's a 6-iron though, but I also don't know that I want to go. It's 8 yards short into an uphill. Take just a fraction off of this. Ball's below the feet. Wind is bringing it back, but like, not much. Ooh, I just barely caught the point. Yeah, that was really good control. That was really good control. And that was about as typical as the putting in this game gets. About as typical as it gets. What's going on, Hey Cat? Stinger is visually pleasing. I do like the animation for it, definitely. Ooh, nice fade. Line him up, knock him down. Yeah, this is the daily master. Trying to get our rank up, you know? Used it on the uphill par 4 at Pebble the other day, and it was like 5 feet off the ground. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's like that there's that par 5 too, that's super elevated because you hit it downhill, and then the big uphill, and all of those, like, when you're running like your wood or your hybrid, it always runs like pretty low coming up over the hill. Clip for when I'm done. Yeah, if you want to, you can send it to me and you can put it in the Discord, or if you want to just send me like a Discord or Twitter or Twitch DM, whatever works for you. Yeah, welcome back, Scotty. What's going on, Spencer? How's Tiger in IRL golf? Has he won anything recently? So he actually just had surgery for a blown Achilles. So he won the 2019 Masters and then has been on a run of a lot of injuries and surgeries over the past 5+ years or so. Thank you, Lucas. What do you mean, rip no command? I see a message that it... What? Try to gaslight me? I see the message in chat. All of a sudden I'm trying to check and make sure that things are good. I'm gonna go choked approach 5-iron, take a little bit off of it. Now, I had an issue with this one before. It's uphill. I feel like I gotta play this more to the right because it feeds. I gotta make sure not to leave the face open, because if I leave the face open, we are 100% not getting to this ridge, because that's my luck. This picks up the speed down the hill. Okay, it comes back off. Nice. Gotta read the whole message. Yeah, imagine that. It's pointing to something. I'm gonna give it a little bit more pace. It's because it's on a pretty crooked bit at my feet. Nice. Look at that. Actually broke the way that I thought. We'll take an eagle. Things you love to see. Things you love to see. It's not this hole. There's like one long uphill hole that definitely my like regular elevation logic does not quite apply to. Oh, you thought it was just like the timer? Well, you know, Lucas, one of the timer, there's like 2 timers. One of them is that we're multi-streaming and that messages may be from YouTube or Twitch, you know, depending on what platform you're on. The other one is that is the Discord command. So 203, but then the wind is rocking here. The wind is rocking. Why playing like 218, but I don't want to take 4-iron in. That's 8 yards. I don't know, man. I don't know. Because I feel like if I take this, we're going to end up short. Try and knuckleball a 5. This is kind of the part that concerns me here. So you got to get this angle right, because if you don't, it's going to kick hard. That's the shot. Okay, we got it enough to the right. Now how does this feed through? Kill it? Ah, it didn't kill it enough. But I'm afraid if I don't punch it through like that, that we'd probably miss it. I don't freaking know, man. It says that things aren't moving, but we're like kind of in a valley with the left to right at the end. I feel like I gotta put it on the edge. Nice, dead center. Good job, guy. Good job. Kind of watching golf because of Tiger. Saw him on the cover of 2K25 and thought he was competitive again. But anytime you see news of him, it's something about injury or surgery. Yeah, he signed a deal with 2K to be a cover athlete as well as an executive director, I believe, starting with 2K23. And so I don't know how long that agreement goes for, but he's on 25, and you know, as far as we can guess right now, he'll be on the next game. Yeah, unfortunately, he's been not really competitive. He had started that TGL, Tomorrow Golf League. That's the one, if you've seen it on ESPN, the indoor one with the giant simulator. That's been going on ESPN. He was competing in that, but he just blew his Achilles out and had surgery, so he's obviously out of that. Game's great, but change everything, Vandy? I think some of it's conspiracy. So far, the only thing that I've found is that the putt pace is a little bit shorter, and that they changed the... They didn't change the way the greens roll, but they changed the numbers associated with it, which got everybody's panties up in a bunch. It's gonna play like 143, wind in quite a bit actually. It's like 14 miles an hour maybe. 157. Downhill, maybe a little bit more. Just play like I want to say a stock 9, but I actually want to punch it through a little bit. And then if you were wind like this, how much would you drift? I pulled it. It's kind of terrifying. Fortunately, it's only 2.8 degrees. So it's going to turn out great. Yeah, pulling it in the... I know that the wind was blowing left to right, but pulling that towards the direction of the cliff is scary. But I guess it's better than, you know, going with the wind and then all of a sudden the other cliff is in play. Actual competition using the simulators? Yeah, so it's like... You should look it up. It's pretty high tech. Now, I don't know the accuracy of the specific simulators that they're using, but it's pretty neat. They've got the players mic'd up and stuff, so it's kind of like the match in a way. That's the part that I like about it. Though I haven't been able to catch too much just because we stream while it's on most times. All right, so this is playing like 239. Probably playing like mid 230s. This 4-iron just doesn't have it. Take like a... I'm gonna play... Yeah, we're gonna play like a 95% choked hybrid here. That comes up so short. I basically could have written all that wind off. Okay, good to know. Wind is a myth. Got it? Wind is a myth. So we'll make that mental note for next time. Don't need any of that. This is gonna be so, man. I don't know what that sentence was that I just said. I think I said this is gonna be so, man. I think I meant to say it's gonna be so bad. It didn't break near as much over the hill and then hit it a little bit long. So that's just the elevation really takes the wind out on that. What's going on, Rio? Swing still the same? I think so. I think so. I think that putt pace has changed, like the default marker for uphill putts. I think you need to add a little bit more pace. Not a ton, but a little bit more. Most of it's pretty accurate ball flight wise. There's a few anomalies here and there, mostly on wedges, short irons. I think most of it's pretty good. Physics of the sim once the ball hits the ground is a bit self-says. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it's a little bit off. Sometimes things seem to check up maybe a little bit incorrectly, but for the most part, I think the hardest part about it is they have like a They have a green surface that has like pistons and stuff, you know, hydraulics to change it, and like the apparently chipping up it is really tough. Yeah, welcome back, TFR. How we doing, dude? Isn't even available on your PS app yet, but you basically hit a duck hook around some trees on a par 5 approach and got eagle. 155-yard 4-iron. Gotta map those duck hooks. That's definitely a shot I can safely say is not in my bag. Just playing about 2. Take a little bit off of this 5-iron. Draw it around down the hill. Hold it. Fortunately, I was aimed out decently far. But I mean, that's the touch you're looking for. That is the touch you are 100% looking for. Love to see it. Is age an issue with golf like it is with other sports? Can you still be competitive at an advanced age? You can. So the interesting thing with golf is there are definitely guys who have competed well as they've gotten a bit older. That being said, Phil Mickelson, I think, is the oldest to win a major at like 50 or 51. So, you know, there is definitely still potentially limitation to that. But unlike other sports, the PGA also has like a seniors tour, or they call it the champion, right? It's the Champions Tour. 50 plus, I believe, is the requirement for it. So like they do have, you know, a bit of an alternative for people to be able to still compete. Obviously, you know, prize money and stuff is not nearly the same. I left that. Wow, that's a firm bounce. I know it's out of the light rough, but geez. Short game is good. You can outscore anyone at any age. Big facts. I mean, so long as you still have the power to, you know, get around reasonably well. Because obviously the equalizer there on the tour is that you're still playing off the same tees. You know, if you start to hit shorter as you get older, you don't get to move up a tee box on the PGA. They updated the green stimp numbers to be more accurate. Didn't change any of the default calculation. Feels more off, but probably just new numbers. Well, I think Rio, they changed the numbers to be more accurate. They're still wrong, but they show more properly, because like they roll the same, like very fast, like the 14.1 or whatever rolls the same at 204 now as it did at 188. But I think that the default power that they give us is actually maybe tied to the old number that it had and not the stimp. So I feel like I've had to add a little bit more pace to come up to the same spot. At least that's how I felt with it. 222, probably 224, 234. 5 yards short. That's cutting it close. I'm gonna just loft it a little bit. I pulled it. That's gone. Bonk. This time we don't pull it. Just crazy how much that pull misfired. No, we're not winning Maximo. We were playing decently. We're playing decently. We're gonna probably take bogey here, just because we don't really make these putts. Ah, that missed low. I wish that they would give us numbers between 6 and 12. I hate that it's downhill a foot, but it's could be 7 feet, could be 1 foot, 3 inches. Yeah, we want, yeah. Upping the difficulty, that's, the points are the same, but the misses are a little bit more egregious. Couples made the cut at the Masters in 2023 at age 63, so being insanely competitive is possible for a long time. Oh yeah, I remember, what was it, the 2020 Masters that Bernard Longer made the cut and was like actually, it's like 2020 or 2021, like Longer was hanging around actually like a fair bit. Was quite impressive. Ooh, the stutters. I did not need to overpower that, by the way. Little bit left to right, little bit right to left, little bit left to right. I'm gonna put it just out to the, just outside the cup left. I feel like there's a little bit more left to right. I'm gonna be short. I was going for just enough pace, I feel like, and I missed the face and I kind of stuttered at the top. 218. So I need to light off my 4-iron here. It's kind of up the hill. This is always a tough one. Underswung it, and we missed it to the left. I couldn't commit. I don't know, part of me thought I did need to aim it a little bit more, but I couldn't commit to it. But clearly I was in need of trusting my gut a little bit more. One. There you go, guy. Come on. Get in there. Visit Pebble Beach once? You think it's the most you felt off your social class ever? Amazing place, but you're so uncomfortable there. What, did it just feel very, I don't want to say snobby because I don't know, but it just felt like everybody was, I mean, I think that's got to be probably a thing at a lot of high level courses, because like the green fees to play are going to be high, so naturally the people that are, you know, they're playing are gonna have some money too. Did not take care of that shot. Definitely did not take care of that shot. Because all you gotta do is just freaking pay attention there. I apologize. TGC founder. All right, let's take a look.
I go chips.
Wait, is that taking you to your Twitch page? That redirect? I hear G-Dog. There we go. I don't know why I clicked on it the first time and it took me just like to your Twitch page. That's pretty slick. That's pretty slick. Showing off all the different people that are playing. Love to see that. Love to see that, man. Also, would TGC? I don't know. My Discord is freaking out. Would that be Tim? Would that be Tim I'm speaking to? I forget. I know there's. I know there were some other people involved. Yeah, but that's pretty slick. I appreciate it. This is Tim. Hi, Tim. Hope you're doing well, man. Aquatos, how's it going? 7:30 to play Pebble Beach with a cart. See, I can go suck. I can go suck at some other course for a lot cheaper. That's kind of my whole thing. That's why people ask, like, oh, what course would you love to play? I'm like, I don't think I would enjoy it as bad as I am. Is roller the way to go, Andrew? Is roller? Like high rollers? Or what are we talking about? Yeah, so I think that's awesome, because that's one of those things, like, not as like wanting it, like, I mean, it always was cool as like a self-promo thing, but that was always like one part of the site that I felt like was, it was kind of there but didn't do anything, and I think it was pointing to streams of you guys, which I guess back in the day you guys did do. But I think it's probably a pretty cool thing to have it that way, because the way that the TGC community has evolved and how many guys stream. Yeah, so obviously I appreciate it from a bit of a selfish point of view, but I think it's a cool thing to have. People are looking for TGC content, and kind of, you never know who streams, or it's hard to find and you have to be on at the right time. Like, I think it's a neat little way to spread information around. Could be like a red zone channel for TGC. Yeah, I mean, for people that just lurk and like aren't necessarily looking to chat and they just want to like watch a bunch of the streams, yeah, might be an actual use case. If you paid $700, you're gonna shoot a 150. You're gonna see every part of it. I mean, that's probably what it would be for me, and I wouldn't be necessarily trying to shoot 150. Controller, keyboard, and mouse? It's personal preference, Andrew. You can go either way. Controller has vibration. That's like the big thing with it. You don't have to do as many practice swings and stuff. But I feel like this game, more than previous games, that doesn't matter as much, because you can kind of get the timing down. You can kind of get the timing down on the pullback. Even without the vibration, and it's not as bad this go around. So it's really just what you're more comfortable with. You shot 13 under. Hopefully that gets something. I know you were saying you hadn't tried it before today. I don't know, man. I missed by a stroke. I feel like with a 12 under, I'm gonna miss by a stroke again. They're gonna just dock me points because I can't putt. Let's see. Where was our shortcoming this time around? 22 feet. No, our putting was actually better. No, we made an eagle. We didn't have any 3-putts. We did put that one approach shot in the water. 13, 12. We were actually on pace, really, for like a 14 or 15. Yeah, played well, just put one in the water, and that set us back. What are the course conditions? So for the daily ranked stuff, they're always on default. Or like any of these, for that matter. Any of the ranked tour stuff is on default conditions. So for this one in particular, I think it was firm, and then 7 on the stimp medium fast. I think it said it was like 130s or something. It never shows you what the wind is though, but apparently the wind quite high. I do wonder if they rotate the pins. I would assume they play us off of the same tees every time. I would assume they play us on the back tees, but I wonder if they play us on different different pin sets for these tournaments, because they do cycle the same courses. So that's one thing that I haven't exactly checked out. Hey, no problem, Andrew. Grafton, welcome back. Bought the game on Saturday on PS5. Been playing, only have dailies popping up. No weekly quests are listed. Any idea why? Have you completed the because the weeklies should pop up. I'm wondering if the weeklies aren't going to pop up until the next week rolls over. That might be like a weird bug, maybe, if you pick up the game mid-cycle. My question would be, have you completed the, like, intro, all of the intro quests? Because there's, like, 3 of them or something that typically, once you get through... Okay, because that one is, like, the gatekeeper of a lot of stuff. Yeah, so I would say, Grafton, keep an eye. I don't think so, Dylan. People have said so. I haven't experienced that. The only thing that I have concluded so far is that I think the default putt weight is shorter. So they adjusted some stuff with the putting numbers. They roll the same, but the numbers show higher than they used to. But yeah, Grafton, I think that... Yeah. What's going on, Basket? I saw your name on one of the leaderboards. Crazy good shooting out there, dude. Yeah, so if you haven't finished the recommended, you got to do that. If you've done the recommended and the weeklies aren't showing up, then I would wait until Wednesday. And if that's the case, that's a bug that the devs need to know about, that weeklies aren't available until refresh. Weekly Master. I haven't played this Weekly Master yet, but I think last week. I saw you pretty high up the leaderboard. I can't remember if it was just one round or like the whole tournament that you played really well. This is so funny that we're not getting sand saves because we like just don't put ourselves in the sand that often. It's too good. Valspar, yeah, nice. We hit an ace on round 4. I almost hit like 3 aces on that. I almost hit like 3 aces during the course of that tournament. We did walk away with one, rattled the pin on one, and landed next to the hole on another. Okay, so we need to play a society event. So I'll have to see about what society to join. One in the pro, one in the master. Very nice. All right, guys. Get in there, Andrew. Appreciate the YouTube sub. All right, we gotta take a quick break. I'll be right back. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Gotta run some ads. Go grab a snack. Do what you gotta do. I'll see you in a few. Thank you for being here. It's raining. Ads. All right, we're gonna take a look at this. We're gonna take a look at this clip real quick. We're gonna take a look at this clip real quick. All right, let me browser. Let's see what we got going on here. The one-hander, no shot. That bounce though. That right there. Come on. I mean, not to mention the input. The flipped input, overswing, 13 degrees closed, another. What a result. What a result that is. Nice shot. GG's. GG's. Meanwhile, I played a shot from the fairway and ended up in the water, so who's the idiot? This guy. This guy is. All right, what daily societies? What daily societies got it going on? Because right now I've just joined all the regular TGC stuff, which I'm probably gonna have to unjoin and rejoin to get them in a better order. You play Rubber the Green, Lucas? Do they have a buy-in? Because I don't want buy-in. Get in there, gamer. 5,600. Good stuff. Good stuff. If it is, it's only 50. I know, but I don't want to get fleeced. Well, we could join Zane's. Get into the only bands. I don't know what difficulty settings people are playing on though. That's the thing. There's C-mount stuff. Yeah, I like the one-round events too. What is Zane? I doubt Zane's running dailies. I doubt putting balls in holes. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, he's running some weekly 2-rounder stuff. I don't want to do that. What's C-mount running? Yeah, he's running weekly 2-round stuff as well. Sixpenny, what do you got, sir? Look at this guy. Advertising his YouTube. He's running. Why is that one 25? Does he know? Are there some that are considered majors? Is that why, like, every couple have VC entry, or did he accidentally set those to have VC buy-ins? Okay, so that's an option. Let's take a look at Rubber the Green. See what they're doing. I should just search it at this point. Rub. How many rubs? I like how Rubber the Green is it because it has the highest. That's where it defaults the cursor. Smart. Smart of them. Legend swing stick 161. Is it under admin? Restrictions. Legend, classic lie range. Oh, that's actually different than what other people have been doing. No shot setup feedback though. Vibration is off. Active events. Dang you and your buy-ins, oobs. Yeah, what's going on, Spins? Nearly 14k, yeah, and I haven't upgraded my other characters yet. Which now that I say that out loud, I'm realizing that I haven't. I said I was gonna respec today, but I guess we're gonna respec tomorrow because this is a shorter stream. Maybe we'll rub at some point. Is Fishbowl charging a fee? Probably, because these people are all after my VC. I don't want to start paying out VC to get into these things until I know that I'm going to play well enough to recoup it. I do enjoy it, Spins. There are a couple little things, like they need to fix some stuttering issues and stuff, but by and large, I have been having a great time with it. I'm foreseeing lots of longevity with the game for myself at the moment. 25 VC, I mean, it's better. I really don't want to spend anything. And yes, this is how I am in real life, okay? I'm not cheap, I'm frugal. And this is where Scud would tell me, what's the point of money if you're not going to spend it? Quest menu really laggy? Not too bad. I mean, there's definitely a little bit of input lag from time to time. And it looks like the visuals kind of lag a little bit. You got more money back in every round you've played and rubbed than what you spent? Okay, map. I will play your course, dude. All right, calm yourself. But your course will not count for my daily quest, okay? So unless you can convince somebody to start a society event right this second with your course, or you could point me to one that's already set for today, you're gonna have to wait. All right? No, but see, Lucas, that means I have to put in the effort. I'm taking your word for this, Lucas. If I lose money, this is on you. Okay? And the smallest increment of VC that you can purchase me back is $5. So just keep that in mind. Alright. Soft, firm, fast, but I would expect that they actually have conditions set in something like this. Very high winds, very firm, very firm. Kiss my entire... Jeez. Alright, here we go. This ought to be fun. Mind if you join? Oh, you haven't played yet? Sure. You caught me just in time. If anybody else wants to play this, we can get 4 going. We'll just have it on turn order off. If you guys want, no vibration, no swing meter, very high, very firm, almost very fast greens. You're more than welcome to join the pain that is about to come from this. Is this why I'm able to get my money back? It's because it's brutal. Oh, I'm just a sucker for pain, I guess. Just a sucker for pain. Anybody? Last call. Last call for pain and suffering. If not, Lucas and I will take it on our own. That's okay. Oh boy. Although look at this iconic duo. Look at this iconic duo. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, fortunately we play on Legend all the time. What we don't play on is very high winds. And the worst part about it is on the test settings, I haven't been able to test anything higher than like 17-mile-an-hour winds. Yeah, what's going on, Jim? How are you doing? I'm gonna actually club this one down. Ah, crap. Overcompens. Why was my swing so far to the left? It's not a good start. Oh, we have the lie percentage. That's great. That's better. Bounce over. That's an uphill. Bouncing straight back into the bunker. What's going on, Longing? Thank you. Thank you for the luck. I'm gonna need it. I can't even shape my way out of this. Oh no. Alright, well. If that's the case, we may as well super flop it. Jesus. I don't have a shot for this. We're gonna miss. If I miss left, it's a push. Push open? Sorry, Lucas, I don't know what to do here. Nah. I really didn't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Alright, we'll take a bogey. It was the tee shot that really set everything up poorly here. So yeah, don't get in those spots, because I don't know what I'm supposed to do with 98 shaping and I can't. That's such a tiny area to work with. 188. I just want to test something. If I have a strong tailwind here. Okay, just making sure that that was behaving the way that I would think. This is where they say just don't miss. I pulled it. Ah man, the pain that is rub of the green. 17 yards. So you're not chipping this, you're super flopping. Okay. Why is my... Oh boy. Okay, this is practice. Because I don't hit the super flop. Why is my contact so off? I don't feel like I'm swinging that far to the side, but I definitely struggle to get that one straight up and down. Okay. Okay. So what I'm learning yeah, I mean I suck at it in general, but yeah, I gotta figure something out with them for sure. Doesn't help that I'm missing my tee shots and stuff. I'm pulling shots and then keep putting myself into spots where like the super flop is really your only ticket out. Why am I pulling everything? I can't seem to get my grip. Can't seem to get my grip. Oh, rolling back. Okay. I'm trying to play with, like, it's hard to play with pace when the conditions get like this. I actually don't think that hitting your pace and stuff is that bad without the power meter on. Like the putting, because it's all a marker based, is pretty straightforward. The front pin. I mean, I feel like you can. I don't feel like I'm accurate enough, though. Like, it's gonna bounce and go and probably roll way too much. I don't understand why my swing is like this right now. I gotta take I don't want to, but I have to take a practice swing because I can't. Oh, now. Now you want to not be a pull. Got it. Got it. Alright. Still a little bit frustrating. Is it 93%? What's going on, Jimothy? I mean, I think the sport's getting younger, but I mean, I think there's obviously some truth to that. I think it's definitely a sport. Whatever it is, I am just so far off my mark. What's the green speed? 165, and it's downhill. I'm gonna leave it a little bit on the short side here. Gotta go just like straight up and down. Oh man, okay, we're struggling, but it's because I can't hit my swing and the winds are ripping, so you like have to have extreme accuracy and we don't have it. There we go. I don't know what it is. I've been hitting it so far off. $30,000 for a membership at a local golf course? What courses are you around? I mean, I understand that there are ones that are like country clubs and stuff, but I mean, I've seen it a couple thousand. 30K, you've got to be at a pretty nice exclusive country club for that. It's like 18 miles an hour on a diagonal. And even if that's like 9, I mean, it's a wedge, so it would be less, but like, let's call it 7. I'm gonna play the full approach shot here. Dude, I can't stop pulling it. I can't stop pulling it. I mean, just straight up, I'm off the mark every single time. Hot dang. It's still low. Full tackle football. Yeah, but see, then you can't get the money for as long if there's that much risk of injury. Okay, I mean, I'm trying to adjust on the fly here. I'm trying to feel a little more left, finish a little bit straighter. And then we'll just take it from there. 152, wind at the back, maybe 142. I'm gonna play a little bit of loft on this, just cause firm, that first bounce. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Finally a shot. Still gonna bounce long. Dang. Dang, 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 dang. I'll take it though. I'll take it. Alright, trying to work our way back. Trying to work our way back. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy what happens when you actually hit inputs, Lucas, huh? Wild, wild thought. Also, there's definitely something to be said with the Evo swing of like leaving yourself flatter lies. It's like 18-mile-an-hour wind. Hot dang. About like 24. The 8. I mean, let's say that this 9-iron's about pin high. I left the face open. Distance was pretty good. I didn't get it out high enough. Decent. Decent. Story in the game is so captivating, really tugs the old heartstring. What, you're talking about the video game or the game of golf? Hey, what's going on, Maze? It's going pretty well. We're playing some very brutal golf right now. Playing on a society that's got legend swing and absolute ridiculousness when it comes to conditions. And we're missing our input sometimes too, which is making things very difficult for us. Marvel Rivals, still haven't played it. Probably never will, to be honest. Alright, I'm gonna play this sawed off a little bit. Distance was good. No. Womp womp. Good save, but man. Not doing myself any favors when I miss. Not doing myself any favors when I miss. Won't stop once I do. Super addictive. I don't know. I only put a handful of hours into Overwatch back in the day, so I can't say that I believe that to be true. Like, I don't think that I have the kind of passion for that genre. 191. I'm just playing like 220 something. This 4-iron is going to be short, but going to be long. Don't really want to choke the hybrid. I kind of feel like I have to. I striped it. A little long. I just didn't trust the 4-iron, but this is probably the toughest round you've played so far in Rub. Oh, well, thanks for baiting me into it. Really appreciate that, Lucas. Underswung it. I think if we hit our shot there, we would have been in for the bird. Yeah, Maze. Yeah, I know you're talking Marvel. I'm saying, like, as far as genre, like, I played OG Overwatch, like, back around when that came out, and I just didn't get into it. I'm saying similar genre. Probably would have the same feel. It's just not my thing. Not that there's an easy route unless you're one of like 5 people. This game. I mean, when my shots are on, it's a little bit better, but I also haven't played in conditions like this, so there's still a lot of learning to be done. 159. Maybe like 180. Just play a stock 7 here and see what the wind does to it. Oh, that was the number. That was 100% the number. The wind just didn't take it. There we go, private. There we go, finding our way back. The level par. We're only 1 stroke off of Lucas here. We're gonna use him as our measuring stick. We're gonna use him as our measuring stick. I know he's gonna make some comment about I'm not any good. But he's who we're playing with, so he's who we will try and measure up against here. I got too far. I wanted to get it on the green, but I was hoping to like leak it onto the green a little bit. I don't know what this putt looks like. It's actually not bad. Actually not bad. Okay, and then we gotta get the pace. Overswung it. Hopefully not too bad. No, we held on a little too long. That's not great. Now I'm gonna miss it low, right? Dude. That sucks. Sucks. Get it on the green and then overpower my putt. I'm normally pretty good about getting those right, too. Pretty good about getting those correct. Alright. Doing things the hard way. Doing things the hard way. 215, 217. I mean, honestly, tack on another almost 18, so like 235 is how this is playing. May as well just play the choked hybrid and see, I need to do some testing there. Need to learn if the choke shots play differently, or maybe I was just off. Maybe I was just off on a read. Oh. Dude. It's not I mean, aside from missing the birdie there, it's not missed inputs. It is really and truly just an incompetence when it comes to really and truly just an incompetence when it comes to being able to read a putt. There we go. There we go. I just make life really hard on myself sometimes. Alright, I think Lucas took a bogey there, so we've closed the gap by one. We just had a really rough start to this round, and then couldn't find our inputs for a long time. And so that was conflating some, or compounding some errors. Now, hopefully, we can, it's gonna be really tight. Don't love it, but, like, what else are we gonna do? And it's downhill, ball's below the feet. Okay. Definitely overplayed. Don't think from the distance we were at that we would have been able to make that work. somewhere out here. It's not gonna stay up. I just feel like I can never get it outside enough. I feel like we're getting the paces down pretty decently, just can't get these putts outside enough without putting like crazy pace. And I don't know if that's just like the physics of it. Gonna chase Lucas's ball down. Ew. Not that there's like a crazy advantage to that, I don't think. Now you're running front pin here. Pretty flat. Hold it a little bit, which is okay, I think, because it's toward... Oh my gosh. I mean, that just... Is that because of the wind? Is that because of the wind that we just, like, nuke that shot that much? I can't swing up. When my thumb has to go at that angle, I finish so far left. I like legitimately don't have... We've given up a bunch of strokes to super flops because I'm testing them. What if I try and do it like a different grip? That's... Then I don't hit the swing path at all. Yeah, so we've given up a bunch of strokes to super flops on this as well. F off, dude. I mean, this is tough, but I can't putt, so that's not helping anybody. Or, well, me. It's not helping me. Open face, don't go in the water. It's not the water, but it ain't great. Not the water, but it ain't great. I just underswing chips all the time. I think that's one thing is I don't really know. I think chip... Are you serious? Dude. Like, you have to be kidding me. How does every single thing go below the hole? Like, everything just skirts it. I think that's the most frustrating part to me is like, that's my can't putt, is like just literally nothing. And I got the low roll. Awesome. This was great, Lucas. Thanks. Can't wait to lose my VC. Yeah, I don't think it's the course and conditions that are brutal. It's not even because I can't. Yeah, take the super flops out, and we did decent. It shouldn't. Either everybody should have to play opposite swing for their flops and super flops, or everybody gets to play them the same. It's a complete competitive disadvantage that if you're a fade player, you just get to carry on like it's nothing and hit shots like that. I mean, my swing was off, don't get me wrong, but we missed how many putts by like an inch and had how many super flops give up strokes. Fun and challenging? I mean, those are brutal, man. Those are brutal. I mean, there's definitely a lot of learning that I have to do because I don't play on those conditions at all. Like, we've been in, you know, we've been getting a little bit higher wins, but like our gurus were terrible. And then, I mean, obviously there's not a stat for flubbed super flops, but yeah, I hate to get real complainy like that because that's not what I want this to be. But that's the hell that's out there. Do one rank duo to make it more enjoyable? Nah, not tonight. Not tonight. I think we're gonna call it early tonight. We've got friends staying over, and I don't want to be up too late, risk making noise. So we'll call it there. Just try and see real quick what we've got for tomorrow. So yeah, I apologize for the frustration. That's not really what I want the stream to be. I mean, we'll have rounds like that. I gotta hit my shots though. Oldest golf game you've ever played? 2000 Tiger 04 was, or no, Tiger 06 was my first one, Spencer. I'm one of them youngins. Alright. This one we've gotta like actually like, I haven't been playing well enough to get 10 in a row. What's going on? 13-9, welcome back. Should have recommended Fishbowl, lower buy-in too. Well, we'll see. We'll see if we make any of that back. Shot over par, probably not. But that was rough. Like, that was just very, very difficult. All right, folks. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I know we started a bit later, a little bit shorter of a stream today. Like I said, we've got friends visiting. They're staying down the hall, so I don't wanna be on too late here and risk being too loud because I don't know. They've got a toddler that's sleeping there too, so you know, I know my son tolerates my talking. I don't want to wake them up though, so we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go find somebody to host. We will be back tomorrow night, same time, same place, 7:30 Eastern. We got more golf. Hopefully we'll play a little bit better when it comes to any of the harder stuff, and we'll have a little bit more time to get some rounds in as well. I'm gonna go send you over Steve's way. It looks like there's an alt shot tournament that's going on, so people are getting tourneys going already. Let's go say hello to Rundown Man. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Oh, I can use my fancy hotkeys and everything too. Cool beans. Cool beans. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Like, follow, sub. If you have not already, goes a long way for me, and I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I'll catch you guys back here tomorrow. Good night.